No dobrze. Rozpocznijmy tą magiczną przygodę. Jak ja bym chciał wyglądać? A można samemu sobie od początku stworzyć? Można, o. Nie no, jakiś tam jasny chyba, co nie? O. Biegi git. Też w sumie mam. Fryz. Taki o. Ten śmieszny. Ten na loga na cappuccino. O, taki zwykły cyk. I cera. Co się tu zmienia? A. Może być tak. Piegi pieprzyki. Czy no te piegi mogą zostać? O. O, dobra. Brwi nawet można. Nieźle. No. Są takie zwykłe. Też nie ma co przesadzać. O, mogą być brązowe. Kolor brwi, no oczywiście jest czarny. Co, można jakieś inne dać? O. Mogą zostać, dobra. I... ton.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something.
Nie no,
A few
pierwszy.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Ton.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something.
Dobra, normalne. O. Czarodziej, oczywiście czarodziej i... rozpoczynamy przygodę.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge
Jestem ciekaw, na jakiej podstawie będzie wybierany dom.
Ages since I'd been to the castle.
Czy będą jakieś pytania, czy co?
Pile of rocks.
O. Wyczuł coś. Aha, a kondzie. No tak. Czyli jest troszkę za głośno.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts
Ja
so
no,
late.
jestem pierwszym.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have.
Ja.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe
Co to?
he is
Jakiś
a significant
smok chyba.
threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
No właśnie, też
Nor
nie.
do I.
O. Pewnie otworzy. I się okaże, że jesteśmy wybrańcami.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait!
Mhm.
We do.
O. Łapcie zwój. Czy co to tam jest?
The key!
Klucz.
Give me your hand!
No i git.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps
Mało
a bit.
żyćka.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Gdzie? Wygląda jak absynt jakiś.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Coś można robić klikiem? Nie, nic.
How far did that
A,
portkey
widoczki
take
ładne.
us?
Father from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where did you
Fałka.
suppose
Aha,
you
można.
got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent
Aha,
years
okej,
searching
dobra,
for
czyli
evidence of a long
podpowiedzi.
forgotten form of ancient magic.
Okej.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where
Ciekawe,
she
czy można
came into
spaść.
possession of
Nie,
the
nie
portkey.
można.
But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
No dobra, co
Is
teraz?
that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Aha, czyli nie celuję, tylko od razu, tak? A, można wycelować na aktywny cel. Okej. Ja, czyli widzę, że trzeba tutaj z banki.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ciekawe, czy w ogóle jest sens rozwalać te garnuszki. Czy to nic nam nie da.
Ah, up there.
Chyba nic. O, skrzynia. 25 pieniążków. Super.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Co może nie pasować? Przytrzymaj V, aby... No No dobra, no to już robiliśmy. A to zróbmy w raziewo. No i dobra.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Gdzie on po las? Tutaj.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
No właśnie.
What's this? Professor Fig!
O, biegnie, poczekamy. A, wchodzimy. Nie, nie można.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
Aha, czyli tylko ja to
There's
widzę.
that glow again, like the glow on
Okay.
the key container.
Posłuż się magią. V. No chciałbym. Nie profesora. No dobra, ale jak ma się posłużyć magią, co mam zrobić? Aha, czy jak trzymam różdżkę? A, jest, zbadaj, okej.
What in Merlin's name?
Obudź goblina. Okej.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Wygląda jak w Hogwarcie do skarbca, tam do tego ministerstwa.
Hello?
Przejazd.
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Visiting
Bank.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Skąd on to wie?
Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
Oj.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
No i dobra, dojechaliśmy. Chyba. Jaki policjant w ogóle.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Dziwny ten goblin.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches
Podejrzane.
the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
No dobra.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
O, skrzyneczka. Kurde, nie zdążyłem.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
A jednak. Pieniążki, tu nic nie ma.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Czyli zagadka.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Dobra.
Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. Czy trzymam spację? Spacja. Aha. Spacja. O kurde.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Drzwi.
Move a bit
Okay.
closer and try again.
Jeszcze raz.
A door.
Aha, czy na R jest
That's a
Revelio.
start.
Dobra.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor.
No pewnie tak
That
jak w
symbol
tamtą.
has the same glow as the one I saw on the
Trzymam
porky
różdżkę,
container.
podchodzę.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
A, bez tego też można, dobra.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Ale też mogę rzucić Lumos? A nie, L to jest... Okej.
Earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Naucz
To
mnie
what
Lumos.
end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Okej, nic tu nie ma.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Wow.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You
Co, jakiś
seem to
ziomek
have
pod lodem?
caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Czyli tylko ja widzę.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the
A, no
floor.
jest.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Naucz mnie. Lumos. Spacja, spacja. Spacja. Lumos. Dobra, pod jedynką.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does
To jest jakaś
follow the
linia.
light.
Trzeba będzie bitka już? Na samym początku?
Look out!
Tu.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Levioso deposo.
Exposo!
Użyj ataki protego na schodzące ataki. Użyj. Dobra, dobra. Wow, nie zauważyłem go. No, dawaj. O, dobra. Okej, spoko. Teraz cyk i cyk. Jeszcze raz? Ej, nie zabijaj ich, bo nie mam jak użyć tego protego. No użyłem, kurde, za późno chyba. No. Czemu on mi ich zabija wszystkich? Użyj, no. Dawaj. Dziabnij mnie. O, idealnie. Nie wiem, czy mam nawyk R. Jakby przeładować broń. Co to? Coś tu było?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Tu jest coś właśnie.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to
skrzyneczka.
be leading me somewhere.
Jak aktywuję to szukanie tego wszystkiego, to się Lumos deaktywuje. Okej.
Revelio. Lumos.
Kolejna skrzyneczka. Weźmy
That's
skrzynkę
where they're
najpierw.
leading me. That glow again.
Gdzie ona jest? Tu jest. Dobra, hajsiki. No i znowu bitka. Pewnie. Mhm.
Revelio.
Znowu Revelio.
I'm on my own this time.
Znowu Lumos. Tu na tym
It seems I have
iksiku.
no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
To walczmy.
Lumos.
Aha, czyli trzeba przejrzone. Kurde. Dobra, walczmy. I znowu. No i gra. Przytrzymaj kół po udanym rzuceniu protego, by użyć drętwota, która na przykład ogłuszy wrogów. Ogłuszeni wrogowie otrzymują większe obrażenia określone złotymi numerami. Okej. Czyli co? Rzucił protego, przytrzymał. A, i rzucił drętwotę. Okej. Rzucam. O, za wcześnie, kurde. Znowu za wcześnie. A faktycznie, drętwotę rzucił. Okej. Za wcześnie, wiedziałem. No i super. Aj, po co ja podskoczyłem? Jak się używało G? Okej. No i kurde easy. I znowu to R wciskam. Po co? Dobra, idźmy znowu za tymi płomyczkami. Zobaczmy, czy jest skrzyneczka jakaś. Kurde, nie Potato, tylko Lumos. Dobra. A to nie jest to coś, co się patrzy, jak się ma łzę? Czyjąś? Chyba tak. O, jest profesorek.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
A nie, wspomnień, okej. Wyciągało się z
I
głowy.
wonder, follow my lead.
O, chyba Dumbledore.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment
Goblin.
ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was.
O, to jest ten z gazety.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
No i co, on
I have
zawinił?
no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
O, boss. O, się on nawet nie widzi, kogo uderza.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Właśnie. Ciekawy jestem, do jakiego domu mnie przydzielą. Fajnie, że ścieżka dźwiękowa została. Pewnie się spóźnimy.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Wiadomo. O, już się zaczęło.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
No, tak myślałem.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
O, co? Harry Potter?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Jak Ron Weasley? Ciekawe. Ciekawe.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Chciałbym nie mieć wyboru, tylko żeby wybrało za mnie na podstawie czegoś. O. No zaklęć, wiadomo.
I'm looking forward to
Zajęć,
meeting
a
my
nie
professors
zaklęć.
and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ciekawość, lecz ambicja. Uwaga, ciekawość, lecz ambicja. No, w sumie ciekawość, kurde, jestem ciekawy z tego wszystkiego.
A desire to learn?
A nie do
enjoy a good puzzle, and I
nie
believe I
do
have a
nauki,
ready
tylko
mind.
do czarów.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Kurde, w sumie no... Z inteligencji, kreatywności i błyskotliwości. Zaakceptujmy, no jak tak wybrał, to tak jest, no nie? Trudno, trudno.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
No, wszyscy się cieszą. Nieźle.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Jak to?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
To idźmy.
Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
Skąd mogę to wiedzieć?
Ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
No i wszystko.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
No i dobra.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to
Mam
the
tu
common
różdżkę?
room.
Aha. Czy nawet tutaj mogę używać różdżki? No to weźmy R. Jest tutaj coś do odkrycia? No nie. A czy będzie odbicie? Będzie. Może można zbić lustro? Czy nic nie można zrobić? No dobra. Do góry, tak, tak.
This should be interesting. One moment. Watch this.
A, czyli taki żartowniś.
Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
Czego się spodziewał?
Right. What
No
did you
właśnie.
hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
No,
I'm glad to be
tyle, no.
here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
No dobra. Mogę w kogoś uderzyć? Już myślałem, że coś się wydarzy. Ciekawe, co tu jest. Jabłuszko.
my brother's treacle tart for a fish pie once. He still won't eat
I
it.
want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Pogadajmy z nią troszkę, co?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha.
Miło było poznać.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Ciekawe, czy to ma jakieś znaczenie kręcenie tymi globusami.
That's just brilliant, Amit.
O, jest tu, jest tu.
You think you could
Revelio.
That is not how that.
O, co to jest? Trzeba tu jakąś świeczkę chyba. Tak. Jakąś świeczkę,
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Jasne.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Czy patrzysz w gwiazdy? Kurde, no w sumie lubię.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years.
Sprawa się rozwiązała.
Enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there?
No jasne, że tak. Jakiś mózgowy świrek.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Też potrafię Lumos. Ha, i co?
Lumos.
Nieźle.
Revelio.
Okej.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okej.
Here you are.
Księga zaklęć jakaś?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Okej.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Za pazuchę, książeczkę.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
A co się ruszał ten?
This way.
Revelio.
Nic z tego nie można zrobić? Alumos?
The guide will give you opportunities
Też
to
nie.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Mhm.
Revelio.
Nic tu nie ma. Okej.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio
O.
on this bust and see
No
what
chciałem
details the
wcześniej.
field guide can provide?
Mhm.
Revelio.
Po pierwsze stworzone, by uczyć dom Ravenclawu, znajduje się we wzniosłej wieży Ravenclawu. Okej. Logiczne. W wykonywaniu wyzwań. Zbierz strony początka w Hogwarcie, okej. Okej. Wyzwania, kliknijmy. Każde wyzwanie ma poziomy. Za każdy ukończony poziom zostają odblokowane nagrody specjalne od wyglądów aż po istotne modyfikacje. Dobra. Nagrody odbiera się z menu wyzwań. Zaglądaj tam często, by odebrać odblokowane nagrody. Okej. Jak go włączyłem? Ha, escape'em. Wyzwania. To... co to jest? Aha, okulary, dobra. Okej. Szatyny chcemy? Jakiś... Nie, bez sensu. Tradycyjna szata szkolna, ale to mamy już. Mhm. Nie no, tak nie będziemy łazić. No dobra. Misje. Aha, okej, dobra. No to let's go.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
A te? A, okej. Alchomora. Ciekawe, czy jest Avada Kedavra. O, jest! Natychmiastowo zabija przeciwników. Crucio. Okej. I... Okej, dobra. No to... idźmy dalej.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
No idę przecież. Co? Jest 13. Czyli to, że suma ma dać 21? Czyli co? No ale skąd ja mogę wiedzieć? Ile to jest tutaj? Aha, czyli 13 plus to, plus te znaczki zapytania odpowiadające temu. A co to było? Raz, dwa, trzy, 4. O to chodzi? Czyli co? 13 dodać 4, 17 i 4? Czy to... Byłoby dobrze? Nie wiem, dobra, wróćmy tutaj jak odbędziemy pierwsze zajęcia. O, kolejna ta.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around.
O, właśnie.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Dobra. Też ten płomień był wcześniej. Wielka sala, okej. Rejon wielkich schodów to tutaj. Wybierz rejon wielkich schodów. W tym widoku możesz zobaczyć dostępne płomienie, tak? No dobra, powrót do mapy. Po prawej stronie było gdzie można znaleźć pracownię i inne ważne miejsca szkoły. Biblioteka. Aha, czyli sala główna jest w bibliotece. Czyli co? Klikam i podróż. Aha. Czyli...
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead direct to castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both
Zaklęcia, uroki i czarna magia, dobra.
dark arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
No niech powie trochę więcej.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Okay.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
No,
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
No, możemy jej powiedzieć w sumie.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Ciekawe.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No dobra. Ha, czy mam porozmawiać, tak? Czy mogę sobie w każdej chwili odejść?
Revelio. Revelio.
Kurde, czemu ja to Revelio cały czas robię? Chciałbym... Co ja bym chciał? O. A się mogę sobie już wracać? Wszędzie? Albo w sumie jeszcze najpierw damy tą główną, a później się wrócimy.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
No, mam nadzieję.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley,
Czyli nic nie możemy
why don't
mówić.
I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
SKM. Główne misje, fabułę, odblokuję nowe funkcje i zapewni PD, okej. Niektóre misje są zablokowane ze względu na wymagania zaklęć lub poziomu. W takich przypadkach musisz mieć wymagany poziom lub niezbędne zaklęcie. Okej.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to
Jakich
master
sumów?
within these
Taka
walls.
ryba?
Revelio.
Co ja mam z tym Revelio? Rzuć zaczarowany kompas. Aha! A co to jest? Jakaś
There's something in there. I just
boczna misja?
Hello.
Zróbmy ją.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Dowiedzmy się, o co
Have you
chodzi.
gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okej.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
No tak. Rzućmy na to
If I
okiem.
had the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Czyli co, Lumos, tak?
That spot must be a clue.
Znajdź miejsce przedstawione na obrazie.
In case it's nearby.
Ziomeczek z 2 dzbankami i koło takich schodów. Ziomeczek z 2 dzbankami, koło takich schodów. O,
This
jest.
looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Revelio? O! Strony przewodnika. Grzegorz Przymilny. Okej. A co z tym motylkiem? Mam go ciepnąć?
Revelio.
Czy może Lumos? Ucieka.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Umieśćmy z powrotem na obrazie. Aha, okej. Dobra. No, hopsaj.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Drugi poziom, dobra, i teraz co? T? Nie. Escape. Poziom drugi. Aha, nic to nie dało, tak? Kolekcje. Misje. Legendarne rękawice. Ukończ misję z głównej historii 2. Dobra. Misje, brak zadań. Porozmawiać musimy z nią. No to idźmy.
Revelio.
Kurczę, co ja mam z tym Revelio? No tutaj coś jest. O. Ale fart. No i gra. A tu na górze jest, dobra. Ups.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Powiedzmy jej.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Nie ma sprawy.
The moth.
Revelio.
I should have seen that.
Tam, o, tu jest ten. Szybka podróż.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I co, i coś się już odblokowało? Gdzie my jesteśmy? Nie, tu. Aha, czy się odblokowało? Dobra, okej.
Revelio.
No jeszcze tu było na dole. O co chodzi z tą...
Revelio.
O, kolejna zagadka. Czyli co? To plus to daje 17? A to jest możliwe? Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Czy to było 10? Czy to by musiało być 7? Nie. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Czyli pierwsze byłoby ten zwierzaczek?
Revelio.
Ciekawe. A weźmy ten zwierzaczek. No i dobra. Ile to o to chodzi, albo jest drugi. Jedenaście. Raz, 2, 3. 11 plus 14 i 7. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jaszczurka. O ile o to chodzi? Chyba, że tutaj trzeba otworzyć alohomorom. I może się pojawi drugie to. O, tu było to. Dobrze. Idźmy w stronę głównej misji. Co tu mamy? Zajęcia zaklęć i czarna magia. Idźmy do czarnej magii. Może coś po drodze się jeszcze znajdzie. Jak to było? V? Aha, tu można wyjść przez te drzwi? No jak? A. Można. Okej. O, kolejny ten, zwój.
Revelio.
Dobra. A, tu jest ten pokój z tymi skrzynkami. Okej. Oj. Co to było? Można pogłaskać kotka? F? Jeszcze pokazuje, że jest... Aha, że niżej. Pod nami, okej. Kolejny. Kolejna szybka podróż.
Revelio.
Tu alohomora by się przydała na pewno.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Revelio.
Lumos. When they ask you a question now, isn't it?
A, okej. Czyli może tu by trzeba było użyć patronusa i by coś tam Okej. Dobra. Tu wygląda na jakąś zagadkę. Nie.
Revelio.
Globus. Skrzynka. Nie wiem na jaki obszar działa to Revelio. A. Też jeszcze nie mamy umiejętności.
Revelio.
Szybka podróż, dobra. Rozpocznijmy misję.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okej. Z tej różdżką prowadź ją. No i super.
Levioso.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Rzucam.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Ah, okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and
Protego, okay.
You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy. Protego. Stupid Protego. Hasting.
Ale użyłem drętwoty. Kurde, nie chciałem.
Levioso. Good form. I know. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid.
Znowu użyłem.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Ale chyba dobrze. No, dostał łomot.
Not
Easy.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Tak jest.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Hej.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Nie mam doświadczeń.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Czyli taki, kurde... Jak się nazywa taki film? Gdzie oni się tam bili w tej piwnicy? Ale brzmi to podejrzanie.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Dobra.
Rebellion.
Kolejny punkt. I co, możemy coś z tym zrobić? Wyzwania. Misje. Okej. Skrzyżowanie różki, runda pierwsza. Muszę porozmawiać z Lukasem o sekretnym klubie pojedynkowym. Może najpierw skończę te główne, i potem się zająć tymi. No, chyba tak lepiej będzie zrobić. Tu już raczej nic nie możemy. Tu jest kłódka, ale tu jest zwój jakiś.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Jeszcze wyżej? Tak, a płomyczek jest wyżej. Dobra. Znowu co z tą kłódką? O, jest płomyczek. A co jest tutaj?
Revelio.
Znowu kot. Głasknijmy wszystkie. Mogę jeszcze raz? Mogę. To bez sensu.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Okej. No nie wiem. Czy to coś dało.
Revelio.
Nie chcę śledzić bocznej misji, tylko chcę śledzić śledź misję prawy, no. To jak mam śledzić? Jeszcze wyżej? Tutaj jest jakaś skrzynka, ale jeszcze wyżej, ale tutaj też jest. Dobra. Znowu te takie zapytania. Odkryj. A tu jest jeden... A, okej, już wiemy o co chodzi. Czyli tak. 3. Czyli 2. Raz, 2, czyli... Konik, tak? Nie?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough.
Chyba, że...
You'll get us all detention.
3.
And you're both wrong
5.
anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't
8.
boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Taka macka. Co tu chodzi z tym? Koń. 4. Czyli co? 4 plus 6 i 6 raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Czyli tu by musiało być takie... To, no. A tu? Kurde. Szczura? Też nie. Pajączek? Też nie. Nie. O co tu może chodzić? Dowiemy się zaraz.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Nie poznałem.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Ale śmieszek.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands.
Okay.
Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
No dobra. Okej.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very
No,
good,
taki
everyone.
kozak.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okej. Okej.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Prawda?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No i co mam robić?
Very simply, cast
Czwórka, tak? Accio i...
Splendid! Stay focused. Now, think of this like
A nie rozumiem, o co chodzi.
if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you... Very good! Happens to the best of us. That's it!
Aha, okej. Kurde, gdybym widział wcześniej. Że to o to chodzi.
Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss
Moje
Onai,
są
you are playing red.
niebieskie, tak?
Yes, sir.
No clear. Aha, czyli najpierw ona, potem ja, tak?
That is how it's done.
Aha, okej. Staniemy tak. Teraz. Aj.
Here we go.
Czyli trzeba puścić tak na tym... Na tym żółtym. Albo zróbmy to. Może wybiję tą piłkę jej. O. Cyk. I teraz. No i gra.
Nicely done. Let us see this.
Bo nie, teraz musimy dać 50. A kurczę, by się udało. Puść, o Jezu, za mocno. Nie, jest okej. Remis.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okej. Aha.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
No pokaż co potrafisz.
Watch this.
Okej.
That is how it's
A,
done.
kurde, dobra jest. Poczekam i teraz. Aj. A dobrze. Dobrze.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Ej. Aj, za wolno.
Quite impressive.
Kurde.
Let us see this. There we go.
Czyli tam teraz muszę na 50 i wygrywam. Czyli... Teraz. No nie. Jest. Ale fart. Elegancko.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Właśnie.
Took me weeks to
Bo
become
jestem biały?
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me
Nie
to
żartuję,
get anything
oczywiście.
right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
No to damy.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
No właśnie.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive, not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about
Dzięki,
another
Morniu.
wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
No to
Until next
pójdźmy
time.
do profesora Ronena. Chyba, że najpierw
Revelio, if you're so inclined.
damy Revelio. Nie ma nic, okej.
A word, if you would.
Jasne.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okej.
Revelio.
Dobra. I co teraz muszę zrobić? Kurde, znowu to R wciskam.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Nowa misja dostępna. Otwórz dziennik misji. Wesley po zajęciach. No, dokończmy ten pierwszy Wymagany poziom drugi. A potem będziemy jakieś poboczne robić. Śledź misję, dobra.
But a bit mad.
Dobra, mamy.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
O,
Hello,
Samantha.
Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in
No
charms.
wiadomo. No, nie będziemy tacy.
Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor
Mogę ci
Ronan.
pomóc. Podszkolić się. Jak chcesz.
Revelio.
O. No, co jest? Ja wcale nie chcę tego używać.
Lumos. Revelio.
Nie. A przyciąganie? Nie.
Levioso.
Też nie. Przyciąganie? Też nie. No to... Aha.
Revelio.
Pieniążki. Aha, pewnie to jest jakaś zagadka
Lumos.
z tymi kibelkami.
Revelio.
Dobra, ale tu nic nie ma. Lećmy dalej. A czy mogę się w ogóle tepnąć gdzieś? Gdzie jest profesor? Ale w sumie idąc, może natrafimy na coś. Tak zrobimy. Okej. O, kolejny ten arkusz.
Revelio.
Okej. Okej. Czwarty poziom. Ej, nie, źle idę. Tędy. Okej, nic się nie dzieje. Kolejny ten. No co jest z tym Revelio? Dlaczego on tego używa?
What about the room,
O,
Professor?
z
I
Gredek.
was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Nieprawda.
Isn't there?
Nie, pani profesor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Czymś magiczny wzór?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ten Sebastian jest taki dziwny. Może Nettie.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ale on ma dopiero... Chyba nie ma lat. Byś to profesora Roneya. Odwiedź zbierze zapasy. Zróbmy sobie to. Niech nam powie o tych specjalnych zadaniach. O, no jasne, że chcemy nowe zaklęcie. Czy się było już tak cykło? Nie wiem. A czemu ta misja jest zablokowana? O co chodzi? Skrzydło dzwonnicy. Aha, czyli najpierw trzeba się nauczyć repario od profesora. Okej. A on tutaj już jest.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Słucha latającą stronę. Aha, czyli to tym. Możemy
This is the
teraz.
right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Jest.
Accio.
Accio, dobra.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
A ona co? Aha, pogadajmy z nią.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
No, przykro.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun
Można zagrać w
That's what I
gargulki.
tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Czy trzeba zbierać gargulki.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid
No
my
tak.
gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Faktycznie dziwaczka trochę. Ło, to jest wszędzie w sumie. Możemy jej pomóc, no. Niech ma.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gargulki. Gargulek, tak? To jest co? To jest to.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
To jest chyba to, ale...
Accio.
Okej.
Accio.
Nic się nie dzieje. Wydaje mi się, że gargulek to ta kulka. Tutaj, ale jak ją ściągnąć? Kurde. Chyba, że potrzebuję lepszej różdżki. Może? Dobra, co zróbmy sobie to na... Nie, i... Jak to było? M? Czy escape? Escape. Misję. Zrobimy sobie to. Wrócimy sobie do tego. Wrócimy sobie, a zrobimy to. Trzeba znaleźć tą latającą stronę.
Revelio.
Jest.
Accio.
Chodź tutaj. Super.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Yes,
remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
No dobrze. No i poszło.
Okay. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Niech
I'd
coś
better keep an eye
latało.
on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
No widzę, że jest tutaj.
Accio. Reparo.
No nic, dobra. Aha, to jest to.
Accio.
Okej. Oj, nie się. Jest jeden. Ale nie ma drugiego. Czyli jeden znak zapytania, a tu? 1 i 2. Musi być gdzieś drugi. A tu jest drugi. Okej, dobra, dobra. Spróbuj na dodawaniu jeszcze raz. Czyli co? Ośmiorniczka plus to, czyli raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 czy 1, czyli to słówka taka? Oj, przepraszam. Słówka. Nie. O co chodzi?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
No jest tutaj ten, okej. Chyba, że 17 odjąć, raz, 2. Nie, to widzicie na to samo przecież. Jedenaście dodać. Raz, 2, 3. 11 dodać 3. 14. Czyli 6, 7. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Czyli jaszczura. Jest. Czyli tu może jakieś inne działanie jest po prostu. To jest 11. To jest 6. 11 odjąć 6. To jest ile? 5. Nie no, bez sensu. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Raz, 2, 4, 5, 6. No to 1. A na 1 to jest słówka. Na 1 to jest słówka. To jest 11, to jest 1. Może... Jedenaście odjąć 6 to jest 5. 3, 4, 5. Czyli takie coś na drewienku. Nie. Weźmy losowe. O, na przykład to.
Have you ever seen a professor outside?
Nie. O co chodzi? O ile to jest dobrze. Czyli to jest 5. 12, no to nawet nie ma takiego. Oj. Raz. Może od drugiej strony. 1. Raz, 2, 3. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, to jest 6. I 1 to jest 7, czyli 10. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Aha, tak wychodzi na to samo przez z drugiej mańki. A 11, 6, kurde. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, odjąć 6 to jest 4. To jest 4, no i co? Raz, 2, 3, 4. A to jest tak ustawione. A 17 odjąć 10. 7, no to 1 i tak. Bez sensu. Nie wiem. Nie kumam tego, póki co. Idźmy do Neti. Oj, chodź tutaj. No gdzie tu uciekasz? No i gra. Poboczna misja kolejna. Podejdźmy. Kto?
I really have made a mess of things.
Porozmawiajmy z nim.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
No dobra.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
No dobra. Zbierz latające książki.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get...
Jedna.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Co to jest? Aha.
Revelio.
Jest, widzę.
Accio.
Kolej jest na górę, jedna jeszcze. Jest tutaj.
This
Jest.
must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were
Dobra,
her.
nie wiem, czy elementy gdzie, to na moje piękne. Ugotowane. Chcemy czytać? A, już my tyle. No okej. Jeszcze 2, ale coś było na górę niebieskiego.
Revelio.
Coś, kurde. Revelio. A jest! Kolejne to. Lumos. Dobra. Widać książki? Nie. Dobra, tu widzę zwój. Jest. Wybierzmy. Ok. i... Chodź. Chodź, motylku. O. I ciach. Kurde, nieźle. To idzie. Oj, nie to. Jest. Jest. No i gra. Ej, nie. Jeszcze jakaś jedna.
Revelio.
Nie widać jej. Nie widzę ostatniej książki. Jest. Jest.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
No i trzymaj.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Nie, no nie chcę takiej...
Well,
Nie chcę nic za coś. Czy nie chcę nic za to. Jestem dobrym ziomkiem.
Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my
Ja spokojnie. Dobra. Tu musimy iść. Śledź misję.
It's not the
Revelio.
Coś tu mamy? Nie. Jednak jakby trzeba było rozpalić, ale no nic.
Revelio.
Kolejny płomień. Skrzyneczka.
Hello, looking for me?
Tak, szukam właśnie ciebie.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
No
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Aha, idziemy do tego sklepu,
The
tak?
timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Okay.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Okay. Wybierzmy.
Revelio.
Nic tu się nie kryje? Nie. Idziemy dalej. Kolejne muchy. Zbierzmy.
From a forbidden forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something started there. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
O, tu jest
That's the
Snitch.
forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The
Trzeba będzie
professors
tutaj
claim it
pójść
is too
kiedyś.
dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew
Co to
the
za
area,
grypki?
since you're relatively new here.
A
She
weźmy.
said that?
Revelio.
She knows more about me than I had thought.
Grzybki,
I will
kolejne.
say, well, I certainly learn a great deal in class.
Ej,
Much can be gained
jak je
outside
wziąć?
of the castle walls.
Uciekły. A my zróbmy tak.
Levioso.
Nie.
Accio.
Też nie. A. Szara rękawica do Quidditcha.
Revelio.
A, czyli filtr jest... Ej! Już. Jest. Kulamy się, dobra. Ciekawe, co to za przystań?
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you find yourself settled?
I still miss my homeland.
Co to?
But it is beautiful here too.
Kamień
And
księżycowy,
getting
okej.
out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Kotek.
Revelio.
Już można? Nie. Co to? Jakieś zwierzaki, dobra.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Kapelusiki.
Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me.
Uzdęgolił się.
Saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Revelio.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Leviosa. A Demi, guys. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
No, kamienie księżycowe.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard
Dobra.
to know where to...
Dobra. Na tym bym skończył.